Well, what's up to all my chicken grease junkies out there in YouTube land? This is Fast Jimmy 71 coming at you from the Chicken Grease Garage. Hope everybody's doing well today. Well, this is going to be my second update video on the Pro Street 66 Mustang, Ford Mustang. The car is in pieces now, so I can give you can see more or less what it looks like and what's going into it. From the last time that you've seen the car, this is my scratch built roll cage. Here is the chassis. Still working on the chassis little by little. As you can see, this is the back half of the 67 Chevelle. So from this point back is from the 66. From the 67 Chevelle, and this point here to the front is from the Mustang. But as of everything from this point on here is all scratch built, as you can see. And like I said, here is the roll cage. Here are those big monstrous tires. This size, and I sanded the shit out of these so I can get them to look like, they're a little dusty now from me, taking them out, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on, because, you got to do a lot of test fitting. But they don't look like this when they come out of the box. They're very square. They just don't look right. They just look like a big slab of plastic. But with a lot of sanding and a lot of shaping, you can get them to look like a drag slick. Here is the engine, as I was telling you. This is the engine. Big monstrous engine. I don't know if I'm gonna go with these headers, because I'm trying to figure out how to make these headers, and those are the headers that come with the Mustang. So I don't know if I'm gonna use those. Made my springs, the seat, parachute's already been wired up, with the parachute line and everything. MSD box already wired up, and here's the body. And as you can see, I already made the impact bars for the front in case it rolls over or gets smashed, the mounts for the springs, and then back here made that wing, and it's already on. That's where the parachute's gonna sit. You can see. Come on, well, there you can see. There you go. That's where the parachute's gonna sit. The wing I made. So it's getting there little by little. Still gotta do a little this, a little that, tweaking here, tweaking there. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the roll cage like this, if I'm gonna run across here and run down the window, the side of the door, and across. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. The chassis, I'm still working on the chassis little by little, adding, taking off, shaving. Still got to do a lot of stuff. But for the most part, this is all that's going into this car. This Mustang doesn't look, this Mustang comes, you can customize it. You can customize it. You can do, you can build it stock or custom or drag. They got a couple of pieces in here, but not a lot. But in order to get this car to look like this, there's a lot of changing. You got to do a lot of cutting, a lot of scratch building, a lot of making your own little components. If you don't have resources or the money to buy these aftermarket parts or the 3D parts that they make, if you don't know how to scratch build, then I guess you're out of luck. As long as you have the material, you know, you have your styrene sheets, and you got, I'm going to show you, these are all my, this thing is filled with all my tubings, my square tubing. I bought this is actually something I bought from the dollar store to drink water out of, and I just took the lid off, threw it out, and filled it up with all my tubing. And then in here, I'm gonna show you. Oh my God! Let me see if I can reach it. And in here, I have all my styrene sheets. I got spare pieces. I got, these are brand new packs of styrene that I use. This is the styrene that I use. So, you know, there's a lot of different kinds. I have, you know, this is clear styrene. I think, yeah, this is clear styrene. This is to make like windshields, side windows. This is good stuff here. I had to order this online because I couldn't find it in the store. And then in here I just have all my little scrap pieces that I keep in case I gotta cut up something out on the floor. As you can see, this is all filled with scrap pieces that I can, you know, if I don't want to cut up a whole piece, you know, I got little pieces in here that I can, you know, go through and see what I can get. But for the most part, man, that's all you need. And a good X-Acto blade, and, you know, a ruler, and a good imagination. As long as you have all those things and you have a good imagination, and the glue, you know, hey, there's a lot of possibilities that you can do with these things. It's like, you know, everybody that knows me knows that I like to scratch build all my stuff. And as of right now, even when I was working, I really didn't buy any aftermarket parts and stuff. But still, you know, now that I'm not working, I really don't have the money nor the resources to get any of that stuff. So I just, you know, with all the materials that I have here, you know, I come up with my own stuff. So as you can see, I did all that. That back wing, all that's been made. This is all made. I made all this, you know, by measuring and cutting, and, you know, hey, like I said, possibilities are endless. Alright, my brothers, this is Spanish Jimmy 71 saying peace, and you know it, chicken grease. Laters.